People traveled, I'm not kidding you, people traveled from hundreds of kilometers to tell me, Nikhil, you are mad. Just to tell me that, and they went back. uh, so, but that's okay. I mean, every time somebody used to do this, I used to feel even more motivated. Then now, to I'm pakka doing.
Right. My name is Navneet Sharma. I'm here with Dr. Nikhil Sikri. Dr. Sikri, tell me first question to you: How, what exactly has been the journey of self-discovery to you? What does it mean to you?
This is, in some sense, summary of my life. That I have been on path of self-discovery for a very long while. I would say last 5 years of entrepreneurship, I finally feel that I'm home. And rest 30 years of my life were basically a journey of self-discovery. Even today, I wouldn't say it stopped. It's on different dimension now. Professionally, at least, I feel, I believe that I'm home. But in other areas of spirituality, other areas of knowing yourself, truly understanding who you are, what you are made of, I think that journey of self-discovery is still going on.
But how does it trigger? I mean, for in your personal case, when and how it was triggered?
I think triggers can be of various shapes and forms for different people at different time and different age and different places. For me, and that a lot depends on what do you really believe in. What's your core belief system about life, about world? Like I was raised by my parents, by my mother and father, with a very clear, simple set of rules. Respect people, respect yourself, do what you enjoy, otherwise, don't do it, it's not worth it. Like my mom used to always say, son, it matters where you reach, not when you reach. If it takes you 10 more years to do something that you really want to, who cares? No one's gonna ask. Like my mom has 4 degrees. She has one BSc, one MBBS, one MD, two MD, and she's known as the last degree, which is dermatology. The last MD she did. She's like, I did my last degree at 46. Who cares? Everybody says you're a skin doctor. So prima facie, I think for me that principle of not compromising about what you really want to do as a core ecosystem was always there. So the journey triggered itself when I realized that I wasn't really thoroughly enjoying medicine. Now I had two choices with me. Choice number one, that you've gotten to AIIMS and it's a big deal, and don't walk out. It'll be stupid. I used to make in Indian currency, if I say 60-70 lakh rupees when I was 23, not even 23, lesser than that. So I mean, that one choice was that you do keep making money or keep following this path, and the other choice was that it's a trade-off. Like nothing in life is free. There's always a cost. You got to do something, you got to pay a cost. You got to follow money, you got to pay a cost. You got to follow what your calling is, you got to pay a cost. And everything has a cost. There is, I'll be like sort of trivializing the affair if I say there are no costs. So at that point of time, I had to take a call that look, either I can go into the realm of unknown and pay some costs, which is my settled career. But there is a chance that I might find something. Again, there is a chance. At that point of time, I also didn't know that this is exactly what I will feel as my calling. But there's a chance, and there's always a fear as well. I think, again, whoever says that they never had fear in their mind is lying. I have yet to meet a great man or whoever who didn't have a fear. It's just that you go ahead of your fear because of something you believe in. And what I believed in was that I am not going to live my life not enjoying something. I hate looking at watch at 5 p.m. And that's what I was doing. I used to look at 5 p.m. time to go home. And this is something I've always hated my entire life. And that's, I think, how the trigger started, from that core value system of doing something that you feel is worth doing, it that you feel is you are aligned to, not what society feels is great. Because what I was doing technically, that's like societal dream, doctor and dollar. that's a that's a societal dream in some sense, but I cannot live society's dream. I got to live my life, and I got to pay the cost. And the biggest cost was money was actually lesser of the cost at that point of time, because I knew something I'll do here, some money will come. The bigger cost was societal pressures. People traveled, I'm not kidding you, people traveled from hundreds of kilometers to tell me, Nikhil, you are mad. Just to tell me that, and they went back. uh, so but that's okay. I mean, every time somebody used to do this, I used to feel even more motivated. And now I'm pakka doing.
Right. At 22, 23, when you completed your MBBS and you were into pursuing medicine for a while as a profession, and then what was that point where you decided to do an MBA from ISB Hyderabad?
It's a journey. It was really not a point, it was a range of time. So I sort of decided during my internship itself, 2006, 5, 6, I decided I'm not gonna continue. But I just didn't want to rush, because it's not a trivial decision. Whatever I had was a comfortable spot. So I didn't want to rush into it. So I tried different things on the way. I tried learning trading. So there are courses in trading called Market Technical Analyst. So I did that. In fact, I paid a lot of my ISB fee through my trading profits. I got interested in finance as a domain when I started learning trading. I did CFA level 1, level 2. There is another charter called LIFA. I did level 1, 2, 3 all. Then I realized that no, finance is very similar to medicine. So I realized finance is out, medicine is out. Now what is in, I had no clue. Trading was also more or less out. It was too stressful. But I just started going through the journey and started sort of realizing that this is not. And at the core, all the time, there was just one or two pillars that I want to solve complex intellectual problems. This is something I enjoy, and wherever I can get that, I'll be happy. And in that process, it just kept running of elimination. And 5 years back, I think, actually technically 7 years back, I found what I truly enjoy, that's entrepreneurship.